the right attitude can make a big difference in our life. Do you agree? A famous quote says, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that man can alter his life simply by altering his attitude." Is that true? Okay, so what according to you is attitude? Attitude is the way we look at things from our point of view, our opinions, evaluate things is called attitude. And how do we develop these attitudes? As children, if you take children, they are influenced by their parents. So our teachers influence us, our school, our culture. And if we are teenagers, we are influenced by what? The peers, your friends, and what else? Which has a big impact on teenagers. Exactly. So the media influences us in a big way. We all know that there is a positive attitude and a negative attitude, and how a positive attitude can influence you and make you into a successful person, whereas a negative attitude can foster a negative outcome and have a bad impact on us. And we all like to be with positive people, right? With people who are positive and with a positive attitude. We love being with those people because we feel good around those kind of people. Because see that if you go around with a negative attitude, what comes out from that negative, what fruit you bear from that is negative reaction from others. But if you go around with a positive attitude, that's the fruit you bear, like with a lot of friends, your job you'll succeed in, at school you'll be good. Why? All because of your attitude, the way you move around. So much so, companies have taken this very seriously that their employees have to give their best. So they come up with motivational and inspirational workshops just to train the mind to think positive, to learn to channel energies in a positive way. So when we go through all these motivational programs, for how long we remain positive, we have to, so they're trying to achieve that consistency, that you have to remain consistent. But how is it possible with human moods and, and with our minds, and circumstances affect us, so how can we remain consistent? It's highly impossible. We really need a miracle to make us consistent, to be that positive person no matter what your circumstances are. And is that possible? Like when we get hurt, we can coil up and become a negative person, get into a shell and shun out everyone from our side. And that's reality. That's how we are made. We are affected by circumstances, and we cannot remain positive all the time. Yet the Bible comes to our rescue all the time. The Bible tells us about these three people. There are three people who are given responsibilities, who are given instructions by their master, and how they react to it. So I want you to see this clip and see the attitude of these three people. It's taken from Matthew 25:14 to 30, the parable of the talents.
Good morning, Arid. Good morning, Tola. Where is...
Sorry, Master. I'm not feeling well.
I'm sorry to hear that, Hod. There's something I'd like you three to care for while I'm gone. I'm entrusting you with these precious coins. You may do with them as you wish, but when I return, there will be an accounting. See that they multiply.
Thank you, Master.
I divided these coins according to your different experience and abilities. Hod, I will expect much more from Arid and Tola when I return than I will from you. They have received more. But if you are a good steward over this one silver coin, your reward will be the same as theirs. I promise you. All I expect is for you to do your best. Each one of you is very special to me. I will miss you all.
Look, Hod, I'll be happy to help you if you want. Me too.
Oh, no. I know the Master too well. I'm not risking this coin. No, sir. In fact, I'm gonna bury it right now. When the Master comes back, I'll dig it up, and he can have his coin.
He's making a big mistake.
The best way to persuade him is to show him how to make these coins grow. I need your help in making these coins grow. Give me the wisdom to know
The best way for me to use these coins so I can give a good accounting when the Master returns.
Oh, it's a prime piece of land, that's for sure. Of course, I can't sell it cheap. Well, there's a few hard spots here and there. That's good for a house, you know. A nice, firm foundation.
But I'm going to plant wheat.
Wheat? Wheat? As in wheat? Wheat? Wheat that grows in the ground, wheat? Oh, I've met some crazy men in my life, but you are... Whoa! Definitely not one of them. This is the finest wheat I've ever seen. How much to buy back my field?
Sorry, not for sale. But you can have all of my wheat for 10 coins and still make a good profit.
Sold.
Can you show me the shortest way to the valley, beyond the lake?
It's this way. 10 days by foot.
10 days? But I can see it from here.
That's true, but the lake is very long. No one lives in that valley, you know.
Oh, I know. But the Emperor got this big idea and says he wants people to live there now. So he sent all of us.
All of who?
200 families, all coming this way.
200 families? Keep chopping, friend. Oh, no.
Guess I'll go feed the horses. Then... take another nap. Oh, no! How come Arid and Tola didn't fix this? They think I'm gonna do everything while they're off multiplying their coins. They got another thing coming. Taking the day off.
Hod!
Zadok?
Haven't seen you ever since you got that, what do they call it? A job?
Yeah, but you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me from now on.
You got fired again, huh?
The Master's gone on a long journey.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Come on! Let's go have some fun!
Exactly what I was thinking. Ready? Go!
Just the man I was looking for. 200 families are moving to the valley beyond the lake. Every one of them will pay to be buried across the lake rather than walk around it. If you help me, you could double that one coin of yours in no
As
time.
Hod's friend,
I'm not talking to you, and you're the furthest thing from a friend I could possibly imagine.
Why do you and Arid keep coming here? I'm not gonna risk losing that coin.
But the Master...
Master expects too much. Yeah! Yeah! Arid! Hey, Arid!
God!
Look at him. That's all I can pay.
Oh, I'm grateful. If 200 farmers pay the same, I'll have 200 chickens to sell.
The Master! He's come home!
What?
Hello, Arid.
Welcome home, Master.
How have you done with my 5 coins?
I have gained 5 more.
Well done. And because you've been faithful over these few things, I will make you ruler over many.
Thank you, Master.
And you, Tola?
You gave me 2, Master. And now, I'm returning 4.
Well done, Tola. You too shall be made a ruler over many things. Your reward will be just as great as Arid's. Had?
Master, I was afraid. I knew that no matter what I did with it, you'd never be satisfied, so I buried it. Here. At least I didn't lose it.
Oh, Had. Couldn't you have at least given it to the bankers so I could have interest on it?
You see? You're never satisfied. You expect too much.
I only expected you to do your best. If you had, your reward would have been no different than the others. I promised you that. Here, give this to Arid. I'm sorry, Had. You can no longer live and work here. I am sorry.
Tell me why these 3 reacted to situations in these ways, like 2 of them reacted in the same way, and the 3rd one, he had a different attitude. You know why? That both of those, they knew their master. They knew God. So their attitude towards God was towards a responsibility showed off in what they produced. So if we take that personally, because all the time when Jesus spoke in parables, it was always an earthly story which had a heavenly meaning. So when we look at our lives, how are we supposed to, react with the responsibility that God gave us? God said to build His kingdom here on earth. That's our responsibility. Right? The moment, the day we become Christians, so each one will act in a way they know God, in their relationship they have with God. So if you know God, you will depend on Him to give you that power to direct you into building up His kingdom. Talents we got, will multiply that by giving it all to God. But the person that God gives them a talent instead of using it towards God for His purpose of building up His kingdom, they will bury it. Because they are afraid and they don't trust God. They are afraid to use their talent. They are afraid to even do anything for God because they think that, they have to leave all their fun stuff and give it up to God. So, but that's not the case because they don't know that God is so forgiving, God is so full of love that they don't have to be afraid that they're going to give up something and lose something. And the worst part is this guy who was given one talent, he did not trust God. You can see that he had no clue about our God. He had no idea that he did not trust God, that God would give him the power to multiply his talents. So I think from now on we should take this really serious. Recognize what talent has been given to you. Give yourself some time to think of what talent do you have. Use it for God. Use it. Like, tell the Lord first of all, Lord, thank you so much that you have given me this talent, Lord. Show me ways to use it for you. Trust the Lord. So let's close with
digga digga. Digga digga. Digga digga. Don't dig a hole. Digga digga hole.